More boats, more brands, unbeatable deals. Whether you're chasing thrills or looking to chill, the Discover Boating New York Boat Show, in partnership with Progressive Insurance, is coming in hot. Shop boats for every activity, top brands and new models, plus show-only deals. Check out the newest marine gear, too. Enjoy a day packed with boating fun and summer chill with beach games, food, drinks, and more. There's no better place to discover boating. See you at the Javits Center. Don't miss it now through Sunday. nyboatshow.com.
Hi, I'm Ernie Shimizi for VVH-TV, and we're here coming to you live from the Javits Center, and this is the site for the New York Boat Show. As you can see, the crowds are coming in, ready to enjoy the New York Boat Show, but stay with us. We'll give you a quick look, an advanced preview of this great New York Boat Show 2025 edition. The Discover Boating New York Boat Show, in partnership with Progressive Insurance, is here at the Javits Center until January 26, 2025. They invite water lovers to escape the cold and plunge into summer fun. Those who are shopping for a boat will discover hundreds of new innovations. Get a taste of the boat life by hopping aboard and touring hundreds of different new boats, from kayaks, wake boats, and tricked out runabouts, to pontoons, fishing boats, and luxury yachts as big as a New York apartment. See and shop deals on the most comprehensive selection of boat brands and types in the tri-state area, from family boats that can be financed for a few $100s per month to multi-million-dollar yachts. And take advantage of show-only specials. Plus, stroll and shop the newest boating accessories, marine tech and electronics, and on-the-water must-haves.
Hi, Ernie. Welcome back.
Carrie, this is a yearly tradition. Boat shows in town, and wow, you guys got some show here.
We certainly do. So you're looking at hundreds of boats here for every budget and lifestyle. Certainly some great dealers and brands that we see out east. But we've got people here from the tri-state area that are showing you yachts and sport fishers, but also pontoons and personal watercraft and small aluminum fishing boats and things like that. So anything you need to get out on the water, you're going to find it here at the show.
All right, so for our viewers, stay with us. We're going to give you a little overview of what the boat show is all about, but of course, you've got to come down here. The boat show will be here at the Javits Center until...
We're here through Sunday, and we're open late tonight and on Friday night. It's noon to 8. So if you're in the city for work or anything, pop over or come this weekend and have some fun with it. Excellent. I know it's chilly out there, but it's summer in here. I'm here with my friend Kaylee Lyons from Dave Bovill Marine. Kaylee,
yes. Hi, so good to see you.
So everybody knows Dave Bovill Marine because we all pass it on 27 when we're headed out east.
Yep, it's a staple.
And we have here from Dave Bovill the Chris Craft line. I'm looking at my very favorite here, the 27 launch. I mean, I don't have a boat, which I shouldn't admit, being in the business I'm in. Yep. But if I did, it would be a launch of some sort, and certainly this one.
Yes, absolutely. There's so much history preserved in this model. It is truly the American boat, this 27 launch, and it has evolved over the years, but this boat is truly incredible.
That's why I like it, though, because it's evolved to have the technology that we need, or the modern amenities that we need, but it still looks every bit the classic.
Oh, yes, absolutely. It's classic. It has the Brazilian mahogany accents to preserve the mahogany wooden boats, which is how Chris Craft started 150 years ago. So there's a lot of rich history in this boat.
I didn't realize it was mahogany. That's fun to know, because I guess people always think everything's teak and holly when they see wood on a boat, right?
Exactly. It's so true. It's so true.
I mean, I just want to get behind that helm. It's like a little sports car.
I know. It's beautiful.
So, Kaylee, you were telling me something about a 35. Tell me what you were telling me about. Which model was that?
So that is the 35 GT, this boat right here. And this actually is an evolution of the launch model that we just saw. So it does have the hard top that actually folds down for more protection from the sun, and you could store it in racks. So it preserved that American heritage in this boat. It has the full heritage package with the teak throughout the boat, the floor, the accent table up at the bow and along the gunnels. You see a massive wraparound seating here.
Beautiful. I didn't understand this, that the hardtop would fold down.
Yes, this boat would, yes, this one actually does not, it has the hardtop, but it can fold down in the other iterations of this model.
Sure, because you can always customize. We're looking at one version of this boat. We can have many versions of this boat.
Exactly.
I love it. Well, let's let our camera go through and just take a look and walk up and see the gorgeousness. Do I see that that's a little head compartment there?
Yes, that is a head, and also on the starboard side, there is a small cabin.
Get out of here. What are they hiding down here from us? Let's see.
Berth, yeah.
Oh, but it's nice. You know, this kind of a berth is just to show you, yeah, and we don't even have the lights on. Right now we're using it for storage, but that's the whole point. You know, if you have maybe the kids want to take a little nap or you just want to get out of the sun or whatever it is. Yeah, you want to change. You want a little privacy. Because, of course, if I have this boat, I'm bringing a lot of people on it to entertain.
Absolutely. This is the perfect Sag Harbor entertainment boat.
Oh, so now you've already have, look at this sales job you're doing on me. You already have this boat in Sag Harbor
This is your
in my bay.
Yeah, exactly.
Harry, you're introducing us to the queen of the show.
This indeed is the queen of the show, and you know this because you've been coming to the show for so many years, but the queen of the show we name each year as the biggest boat at the show in length overall. Now, some years that's a motor yacht that has 3 staterooms and, has that kind of luxury. This year, it happens to be a center console, though it's a luxury center console and a crossover center console that has a lot of entertainment features. So this boat was really built for entertaining. It's called the Formula 457 CCS, and it is very high-tech and state-of-the-art. You're looking here at your fish finder, all of your gauges, your radar, and you can change these 3 huge screens into anything that you want. I really love that everything is just a touch screen, so I've got my gauges here, but if I need to see where my fuel tanks are and what my fuel burn is, it's right there. The generators, everything you need to see is right there at the touch of a button. And then, of course, you have your backup keys here, many of which control the lights and different things like that, because as you can see, lights and speakers abound on this boat.
Now, you mentioned something very interesting. Look at all these seats.
So, yes, this is fun because you're undercover, essentially, here. And to have 6 seats, you've got 2, this is stadium seating. Let's just call it what it is. We've got stadium seating, and you have the electric slide, not the song, but an electric sliding seat here that slides back and forth for your comfort, cup holders everywhere, so that, when you're running and you want to make it somewhere. So let's say that we are starting in Sag Harbor, my home port, and we want to go to Block Island. Well, we want to run it there. We want to get there by lunch, right? So we are going to absolutely just all 6 of us hunker down under here and gun it, because don't forget how much power is on this boat. I mean, we are ready to cruise.
All right, let's go this way.
Yeah, for sure. Well, wait, before we do, I want to show you something kind of cool that we have to control from here. So, like I said, everything on this boat is pretty much at the touch of a button, including your windshield. So right now we're undercover, but then all of a sudden we've arrived at Block Island, and we want to just feel the air and chill out and feel that nice breeze because we're going to dock. You just at the touch of a button open your windshield like that. Isn't that incredible?
Incredible.
So yeah, let's walk up and see the front. Or the bow. I should be using my boating terms here.
Oh, wow, look at this. This is awesome.
This is really beautiful. So you have this forward seating lounger, and this is flipped down right now, but it flips up so that you can just have kind of a little love seat here. When you flip it down, however, you see a little window into your cabin. So let's say, you've got the kids with you or something like that, and they went down to have a little nap. You can still chill up here and keep your eye on them right down there in the cabin.
So the
Isn't
cabin,
that fun?
Wow, look at that. There's
Yep, there's
we'll
a
take a peek.
wraparound little seat down there, and of course a little kitchenette style galley and an enclosed head. It's really nice. And then up here, You have your forward table, which is also hydraulic, so you can just push a button and it recesses 2 levels. It can recess even to the seating so that you have kind of another sunbed and everybody's just lounging out here, chilling out. Or you can go all the way to the floor and then it's flush with the floor if you wanted to have more room up here.
Queen of the show, Formula 4.
57 CCS.
Wow.
Yep.
And how much?
This is in the $2 million range, and that's because it's optioned with every single thing that you would want. You know, this is a factory-built boat. It's the first one out of the factory of this model. So they rigged it absolutely, candidly, the way we would want it rigged. So yeah, that's the number you want to keep in mind, $2 million.
Unbelievable. Would fit very nicely in Sag Harbor.
Suddenly I'm buying a Chris Craft and a Formula? I don't know. I don't know.
Sure,
I might have to go home soon. So then, of course, here facing aft out on the swim platform, you have a grill that you can use right here. And then you have this neat little thing called the Sea Bob, which is kind of like an underwater personal watercraft, what many people know as a jet ski. It's a toy, you know what I mean? And it's really a lot of fun when you're out there. You kind of cruise around on it, put your hands in and cruise. As you can see, the colors match your boat. So that comes with your boat if you get that option, and you match the colors. So you've got your Sea Bob colors, you've got your engine colors, and we're looking here at 1,800 horsepower. That's Mercury triple 600 V12 engines. Gorgeous. So here you're looking at the queen of the show, as you might see it on the water. And while it's 457, which would make you think it's 45 feet, it actually has a length overall of almost 50 feet because you've got that nice extension in the engines, of course. So just beautiful. Ernie, you got to come back here. See what I'm looking at. Though I do know that forward deck is very nice, very spacious. Were you about to chill on that console settee? Just chill out? There's a cooler under there, you know. So we're here at the helm of the Regulator 37. Regulator, of course, a well-known center console sport fishing brand. In fact, they just announced they're coming out with the Regulator 35, likely a smaller version of this one, which is super cool. You see that you have all of your Garmin screens and everything that you need. This is kind of your hub, your Regulator My Helm hub to control everything that goes on the boat. They have a beautiful dash brow up here, and you can just drop all of your stuff right in there, you know? You see in the old boats, you kind of take your sunglasses off and you throw them on the dash. You don't need to throw them on the dash anymore. You can keep them safe right up here. And this has got all of the modern amenities like cell phone chargers and things like that, because as much as we're working to get away from it all when we're on the water, you still need to stay in touch, right? So you just charge your cell phone right there. You have the Yamaha My Helm system, which is making your engines and your ride easier to control. And then you see this beautiful teak styling here, right? On the backs of these. So gorgeous. And the stitching, this is called the diamond stitching. It's really beautiful, isn't it?
Oh, this is so comfortable.
I know. And you were just saying, Greg was just asking us, why is the center console a queen, the queen of the show? And the thing is that Formula, of course, was the queen. This Regulator is also a center console, 37 feet. It's actually around 40 or plus feet overall. These have become supercharged luxury center consoles where you can have all of the things you want, like really cushioned seating and, teak styling. Wow. And all of the things, all the tech you want, everything else, and you can still hose this boat down and let it be the rugged sport fisher that it was meant to be.
These seats down.
These seats are amazing. So this is actually a Sunbrella marine fabric that they made, and it doesn't wear, this is Regulator Marine. So it doesn't discolor. You can sit on here with your suntan lotion. You can spill something on it. Listen, this is really a fishing boat. So you're gonna see some fishing blood and guts on here. Just hose it off.
You know my guests, they make a mess wherever they go.
Oh, there you go. There you go. So anyway, this is a fun one. And, we were talking about if you want to cruise and really go out to Block Island or whatever, this is the kind of boat I'd want to take out to the canyons and
some
fish.
Fishing, and I see you have the the poles here to hold fishing.
Yep, yeah, so you've got all of your rod holders aft. They run right up the T-top and they're really solidly put in there, so it's cool. So, you know, this is fun. This is the boat that I want to take out to the Montauk Canyons and really fish. Go overnight, use all my radar, sonar, lighting, underwater lights, everything. Get there. You know, this is what we do. We go, 3 a.m.
3 a.m., right? It gets you there fast with those V8 engines. Wow.
It certainly does. So those are triple Yamaha 450s, I want to say. And it's powerhouse, man.
You've got something to show us here, huh?
Yeah, we wouldn't want to forget that underneath this gorgeous mezzanine seat, you have an incredible machine room. Which again, we're on a 37-foot center console, and suddenly when you have something like this is yacht styling, you know? This is the kind of thing you see on 60-foot yachts. Wow. So here you have your Seakeeper gyro stabilization system, which is something that people really love because it stops the rock and roll of the boat. So those who get maybe a little seasick offshore and things like that, I mean, you're already on a stable boat, but stabilize it a little bit more and make yourself more comfortable when you're out there. You see that basically Regulator rigs this in a way that you can access all of your machinery very easily. That factory is one of the cleanest, most beautiful factories I've ever been in, and everybody takes a lot of care in their work, and you see it here, you know, this is not the glitz and glam, but this is what you need to make your boat run right and know that it's reliable. So it's really just such a gorgeous boat, very well thought out.
Carrie, you know your stuff.
I've learned over the years. I never thought I would know this much about boats.
Yeah. And Regulator is U.S. made.
U.S. made, yeah. It's built in North Carolina.
Wow.
And most of the boats here at the show, and really on the water in the U.S., 95% of the boats on the water in the U.S. are made in the U.S.
All right, Regulator, come by and see these great people.
Oh, they're wonderful, fun people.
The hull that they're known for, right?
Yeah, so we've got a 24-degree dead rise on a deep V hull, and that's made to cut through the kind of conditions you're going to see when you're heading out somewhere like the canyons, you know, so that you can really cut through and know that your boat is ready to handle it and keep you dry and stable, you know. So it's a heavy boat, and that's because it's made to go the distance. It's got the right power, it's got the right weight distribution, and it's really made to cook, man. Get out there, get the fish.
And hopefully bring back some nice fish, right?
The best part is when, I mean, we get to go sometimes on fishing trips and things like that. And when those anglers get out there and then they catch a tuna or a swordfish, we come right back to the dock, fillet it, make some sashimi, you know, and it's like 10 a.m. because you went at 3 a.m.
Oh, my God.
But who cares? You're having fun. It's
those
the best.
Famous $10,000 tunas.
I know, it's true. And, you know, out east we have so many great guides. So if you don't really know the fishing grounds or the species or where you're going to find the fish, hire a guide for the day and they're going to take you to it, and it's just a fantastic experience. It's
so
fun.
For our viewers, this is what it's like being at the boat show. You have these at the Javits Center.
Yeah.
You have these beautiful areas, and
yeah, so you get to just stroll, and you know, we've got bars sprinkled around, and you grab a beverage and stroll and look at the boats and enjoy. We also have a very cool, the Discover Boating Beach Club, where you can kick back, Adirondack chairs, some beach games. You know, everybody loves to run around and just kind of, the kids like to run around, and then you like to kick back and just enjoy, you know?
And everybody is nice and patient, like you, Carrie.
I love, yes, actually. I will say, the boating industry is a pretty happy industry. You know, the people that work in it, and of course all the people, because how could we not be happy out on the water?
Yeah, it's a good group of people, and they love what they do and want to share the joy of boating.
That's true. Now here we're coming up on the high field inflatables. So these are ribs, rigid inflatable bottoms. So this is a really hard, I'm gonna knock on it so you can hear kind of, you know what I mean? It looks like an inflatable, but listen, I mean, it's super rigid. So you see these, you know, many people always refer to these as dinghies because they were on yachts, right? You pop them on the back of a yacht, you anchor your yacht out, and then you take this into the beach and just, you can beach it. You know, you can beat it up, you can hit into a dock, you can do whatever. Now you see they're starting to turn. This is an example of maybe a more classic one, like you would see on the back of a yacht back in the day. These you're starting to see now have big engines, and they have a table, and they're really kind of more of a real boat, you know? And that black one over there is the boat that I want.
Wow, they're very
I'm not
cute.
supposed to be picky, but I do want that boat.
But one question, you don't have to blow it up with a straw, right?
No.
It's not like
And it comes with its own
those
bicycle
inflatable,
pump. Exactly. No, you do not need to blow it up yourself. It's already inflated. So this is the boat that I really want. I don't know why. I just love it.
It's like James Bond sort of thing.
I know. And listen, all I want to do is buzz from the back bay over into the town of Sag Harbor and pop the dog on the back and just, have an easy time of it.
Look, are those cup holders up
Yes. They have really thought of everything.
So
Isn't this nice?
Designed for your enjoyment.
It's designed for my lifestyle, man.
So
I don't know.
do
It's got a
these
lot of
pop
seating.
out?
I think so. Let's have a look.
Whoa.
So, whoop. There you lose it. So yeah, you can probably go with or without that. Now, I don't know that there's anywhere to store it, so you'd have to decide before you go. You just kind of lean it up, maybe.
Yeah.
But it's okay. We can leave it. It's a really cool boat. I like it. I like it a lot.
Thankfully, we don't have a you broke it, you buy it.
We didn't break it. That's my point. You can beat these up. The dog can just hop on. It doesn't matter.
All right, very good. As long as I'm with you.
Yes, exactly.
Because I know if it was just me, they'd give me a bill.
Maybe they would.
What's this? What is this?
So
Look at
these
that.
are fountain racing boats. You can tell they're racing boats by those cool racing stripes, right? And they have those little see the notch in the hull? That's called a stepped hull. I cannot claim to know enough about that to tell everybody about it, but if you come here, Fountain will be happy to tell you about it. I believe it's what actually helps the boat cut through and go faster, but again, not an expert on every single one.
We talked about the fun things to do if our viewers come out to the boat show. And for kids.
So for kids who, of course, love to crawl on the boats every bit as much as we do, that's one. But then you can go over, Progressive has a really fun games zone where you can play a bunch of games. In the beach club, you've got beach games for the kids. And then we have, for the very little ones, we have a build-a-boat workshop where they can build their own boat and take a memento home. They have this fun fishing ball pit that they can, pretend they're fishing. It's a lot of fun. They just like to come out and enjoy it.
And the ticketing for children?
So the tickets for adults are $20. Kids 12 and under get in free with an adult. So it's a very affordable ticket and just kind of fun to get out of the cold.
Yeah, and see something really beautiful. All right, let's keep walking and talking.
All right. I have to go in around 5 minutes.
Okay.
But I like this area because you can start to see some of the other types of boats on display. So we've seen some really big, gorgeous boats, serious boats. We also have personal watercraft, like you can see this Sea-Doo over here. Really beautiful and a great way to get out on the water. Personal watercraft, which is this classification of boat, is one of the most affordable and accessible ways to get on the water because there's a real engine. You can really go fast. You can fit 2 to 3 people on these things, but you're at a price point that you can just kind of jump in and play, So they have speaker systems, they have navigation systems now. They're just fantastic machines.
And the entire family can enjoy the
That's exactly right.
Sea-Doo.
Yeah. And then you have over here, the Barletta is a pontoon boat. So pontoon boats we see a little less of out east, but back in East Hampton, in 3 Mile Harbor, I've seen them and things like that because it's fun to just go out and float around. Now, these have also become supercharged with engines and things like that, but this is the type of boat that when you're just getting started and you just kind of want something that you're not going to worry about, that's easy to maneuver, that's easy to control, a pontoon is a fantastic choice because it's intuitive.
And how many people can it accommodate?
Let's go look at all this seating that we're checking out. I'm seeing seating for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10.
Whoa.
That's fun though. And you're just out chilling out, It's a very easy
That's
to
a group.
maneuver.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's good. And these are beautiful. Barletta does a very nice job. And here we have the Discover Boating Beach Club, which is super cool. We're closed right now, so obviously you see it's a pristine beach environment, but come on in here and let's see what we've got. So you can see that you've got beach games like cornhole, tic-tac-toe for the kids. You've got a really fun environment to just kick back on the Adirondacks, have a beverage under the umbrellas. You've got the Discover Boating Beach Bar over there where our friends are happy to shake up whatever you'd like. And we have a DJ out here during the day. So it's a really lively, fun environment. You can see the golf simulators just getting teed up, if you will. And we're going to go see if we can give that a try. So we have Evan here. Evan, what is this? We're golfing on the beach?
Yeah, so a little out of the normal environment here, but this is Los Virtuality's golf simulator setup here for any patrons of coming into our little booth, and if they want to try out their short game, their long game, test out on our artificial grass here what they're working with, and that's what we can do.
Okay, so you're going to show us how this is done.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to step back and let you do that.
I got to tell you, I'm not the biggest golfer.
Well,
so.
I mean, you can have me do it, and we'll make a much bigger joke out of this. I'm sure you're about. No, you do it. You do it. You do it. Come on. Here goes. Here goes. Well, I think this is the point anyway, that you just get to practice your swing and see what you can do. And so he's just doing a little tester there, as all golfers do before they actually go. I know we always see this. Okay, we should be quiet, like we're at the Open. He steps up. Woo! Now, I think that was fantastic.
Yeah.
That's great. What more could you ask for? You did a great job. That's a lot of fun. Thank you so much. So you can see that there's just a lot of fun to be had, and you kind of don't know what you're going to discover. You wander around, you check things out, and you see what floats your boat. So, Ernie, I don't know if you've seen the car boats out on the water. We've started to see these where all of a sudden you're out on the boat and you look over and you think there's a car on the water. Well, it is, but it's a car boat. So these are designed to look like sports cars, but if you look under there, there is a hull. They've hidden it, but it really is a boat. So this is a fun, really toy. I mean, of course it goes fast. It does what you want to do on the water, but this is a really fun toy to turn some heads out there. Styled like a sports car. Built like a boat. I jumped in. It's comfortable. It's pretty low profile though. And you've got different models, that you can check out. So if this one is for you, check them out. There's tons of different ones. It's the water sports car.
And away we go.
Let's do it. This is George, who I've known for a very long time.
This is my savior from that boat picture deal.
Yeah, but let me tell you, this man can drive a boat and you feel safe when you're with George on the water. We had fun out in Montauk.
We did have fun.
But
Except for that crazy woman.
Oh, well, we have fun with her too. So we are here because George works with Steigercraft. George, these are built in New York, Steiger.
Yeah, 50 years built on Long Island. I think we're the only guys left on Long Island building boats. We build about 100 a year. We sell through a dealer network worldwide. So things are good.
That's fun. It's fun to know that we're building something right on Long Island. In Bellport, you said.
Bellport, New York. Come visit us.
Fantastic. Can we visit the factory?
Absolutely.
Let's go visit the factory. Okay, cool. Thanks, George.
Thank you. Nice to see you.
You too.
Thanks, George.
Built on Long Island.
Built right on Long Island. Isn't that nice? There used to be a lot of, boat building and boat yards on Long Island. Of course, on Shelter Island, they do still build the runabouts there. There's a small boat building shop. I met the family actually at the Norwalk Boat Show this year. And what a fun, beautiful, the Shelter Island runabouts are gorgeous, but it's also beautiful that it's like a family business that they continue like that.
Boating is big here in New York, isn't it?
Yeah.
As an industry, as sales.
Absolutely, because look at all the different waterways we have, throughout even just the tri-state area, we have lakes and rivers and the sound and the ocean. So boating, how could you not? Got to get out there. So you see, it's not only about the boats. We, of course, have docking systems, and right behind us, there's a bunch of fishing vendors, and there are sunglass vendors and all the electronics dealers, so that if you already have a boat and you're just looking to rig it out, you can discover all of the latest marine tech and new technologies and just fun stuff for your boat, too. You know, there's a great pillow company here that's making nautical pillows that are all weather for your boat. So when you stroll the aisles, here you're seeing boats, and as you wrap around the back, all of a sudden you're seeing accessories and different fun things like that. So we do always say you just kind of don't know what you're going to see until you get here, and take a stroll around Javits, see what works for you.
Color, the finish, amazing.
It is, yeah. So this is the Chris Craft that Kaylee was showing us earlier, but obviously on the outside the way we'd see it on the water. So beautiful. Bob Diamond of Strong's, and I just asked him if he made that name up because that's a good boat sales name.
Really is. Works well with boats.
So, Bob, we love Strong's, of course, out on the East End. You're throughout the East End servicing us all with lots of amazing brands. What brands are you guys representing these days?
We are representing Cruisers Yachts here at the show. We have Cobalt, we have Regal, Pursuit, Grady White. Big display here in New York. Big
weekend. This is a big show for you guys, and
big,
you have good,
huge, big show.
Okay, good.
Huge.
You're gonna show us one of my favorite boats, which is the Cruisers Yachts 38 GLS. This is what do they call this? The South Beach Edition?
Yes, this is the South Beach Edition. Cruisers Yachts, very popular boat, especially out in places like Sag Harbor, out on the east end of Long Island, where they like flashy. So come on up, we'll take a look.
We don't like flashy. I live in Sag Harbor.
Oh yeah, you like you love flashy.
I have been sold today a Chris Craft. I've been sold a Formula, and now I have a feeling you're going to try and sell me on this.
I'm going to sell you on this one.
Because I'm flashy?
You're going to like it. Yeah, because you're flashy.
All right, what is this beautiful convertible seating?
So this is our, as you can see, this is the South Beach Edition, the nice Kingston gray, a subtle gray hull with this beautiful light brown interior. This seating right here.
Show us how this works. I love it.
Spins to look out here aft where your beach door goes down. If you're pulled up to a sandbar, into some skinny water, you let this down, and you have nice seating here where kids or people could jump off the back of the boat here and swim around the boat, and you have a nice view of them. So this seating also spins back around at the
It's over on this side when you push in hard right there. Yep.
Spins back around, so you have aft seating or forward seating here into the cockpit of the boat.
And I noticed that this is super flexible too, that you can kind of configure this table as you need to, or you can spin it around.
Yeah, you could spin the table around. You have another table here, high gloss with cup holders. So a great social area in the cockpit here.
And overhead, what do we have going on there? We have a retractable?
A retractable sunroof that pulls shut here, or you can open it up during those beautiful days out there in the Hamptons. At the helm here.
We're going to unveil this steering wheel.
Easy to maneuver with joystick docking here. So my 16-year-old son could take this baby all the way to Montauk Yacht Club, put it right in the slip. No problem. It's like playing a video game.
And show me here. The camera will catch everything we're looking at.
So you have twin SIMRAD GPS screens here. GPS, radar, the boat is equipped with. So you can navigate to all those fun areas like Block Island, Newport, all the destinations that people love to go to.
Yeah, we were talking about Block Island. We were talking about we want to get in and head to Block Island, get there fast and undercover, and then open the boat up and chill.
Yes, we love it. We love going to Block Island. My family and I, we go every summer, and it's just a great time, great boating destination. Highly recommend it.
That's great, Bob. Well, thank you for showing us this gorgeous boat.
My pleasure.
And thank you to Hamptons TV for letting me guest host, because I'm not the host, but I like to guest host.
Well, it's nice to meet you.
At the Discover Boating New York Boat Show. We are here through Sunday at the Javits Center. Tickets are $20. Kids 12 and under get in free. And you can get your tickets online, so you skip the line at nyboatshow.com. Okay, so we have a surprise appearance here by Jeff Strong. We're so excited we caught up with you after we just toured some of your boats and heard what you've got going on. Tell us what you have here at the show this year. New York Boat Show is always so important to you guys, right?
Good morning. Glad to be here. The New York Boat Show is our Super Bowl. It kicks off the year. We love it. And thankfully, the weather is just beautiful for a boat show. I just walked in, nice crisp air. Makes you think of getting out on the water and having fun in a couple of months. So makes the winter go by quick to buy a boat, right?
That's right. I always say we're putting a little summer and winter over here, right? Once you're in here and you're with these boats, we're right back on the water.
Yeah, so at Strong's, we have a really good complement of offerings here. We've got the cruisers that you see here. We've got a 34, a 38, and a 42. Now we jump over to Cobalt boats, a full complement of Cobalt, including their new 35 Sport Coupe, which is really exciting, full enclosed.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet. We're going to have to check that one out.
It's the worldwide debut showing
that's why I
here
haven't
at New
seen
York.
it. Okay,
That's
I don't
right.
feel
That's
behind the
right.
times
no,
anymore.
Not at all. And then next door we have a full complement of Regal boats, anywhere from 21 feet right on up to 43 feet.
Great.
And then Pursuit, of course.
Right.
Huge complement of Pursuit. And
yes,
then,
we see those when we go down 27. It's like, Pursuit, Pursuit, Pursuit.
Yeah. And then a great array of Grady White, a full complement. And they have 2 new models over there as well.
Yeah,
so
we
a
saw.
lot of
Beautiful.
exciting stuff going on.
Good,
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Well, we're so happy to catch up with you. We just wanted to
Good.
say hello.
Thank you.
Obviously, we're broadcasting out to the East End, so all of our peeps, we'll see you soon.
All right, go Team Strongs.
So we're here at Progressive Point, which when you come into the show is the first place you're going to see. All of our amazing Progressive team members are going to hand you your little bag so that you can get everything you need. It has a show guide. It has some other fun stuff in there. You can stop by the Discover Boating desk to see how you're going to navigate the show, see what you might find. And also, of course, we're here with Scott from Progressive, who has been our partner for so long at the show, and we so appreciate it. Scott, thank you.
Oh, absolutely. We love the partnership, and we love being able to be at this boat show, one of the biggest.
Yeah.
And so we have we have more fun stuff than just that bag. Get over there and play some of the games at our other booth.
Yes.
Win the cool stuff. Win cool stuff.
There's a claw, there's a slot machine. You're going to walk away and fill this bag so high you don't know what's going on. And of course, if you buy a boat, can we insure it right here today? Like, I buy a boat, I come and see somebody, what goes on?
Absolutely. Back over at our booth, I'm sure somebody will get you. Oh, we'll get you taken care of. If you need insurance, we got you covered.
Okay, thanks so much, Scott, for everything. We appreciate it.
You bet. Thank you.
Carrie, thank you. What a tour. You know your boats.
I'm so happy to have you here and to show everybody and all of your viewers what we've got at the Discover Boating New York Boat Show. But we can't wait to see you here in person. So get on the highway, get on the jitney, get on the train, and come see us.
And the website is?
nyboatshow.com.
All right, come to the Javits Center. It's been a pleasure, and we'll see you next year.
Can't wait.
For tickets and information, go to nyboatshow.com.
More boats, more brands, unbeatable deals. Whether you're chasing thrills or looking to chill, the Discover Boating New York Boat Show, in partnership with Progressive Insurance, is coming in hot. Shop boats for every activity, top brands and new models, plus show-only deals. Check out the newest marine gear, too. Enjoy a day packed with boating fun and summer chill with beach games, food, drinks, and more. There's no better place to discover boating. See you at the Javits Center. Don't miss it now through Sunday, nyboatshow.com.